Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest of War Unification cast this side of your Yorkshire. And today we've got a 1 vs 1 on deadly fun archaeology. On the left side, as the Night Lords, we've got irukuku. On the right side, as the Demon Hunters, we have got Gabro. Gabro will be opening up with a Architect, Triple Brotherhood Champions, and a Teleportarum Orbitalis. Whereas irukuku is going to go for a couple of Raptor Scout Claws and a Storm Barracks. So we did see the Night Lords play, I think it was last week, and they did a mighty fine job up against the Sisters of Battle, considering that they had Serafins, and it was kind of like a quasi harassment versus harassment kind of game, and I think it'll be quite a similar kind of scenario going on here, considering that Gabro has gone for the Grey Knight build order, and he will, I assume, there we go, going to see some Grey Knight Interceptors able to teleport in and bash things up. Now, I don't know how that's going to function for them all that well in this game, considering that irukuku is going for a Terror Claw as well as a Captain. So, I mean, you know, the Grey Knights will teleport in, and then the Raptors will be able to engage them in close combat, while there's some ranged fire incoming as well. And, of course, we've got the Brotherhood Champions, which will be able to be easily sliced down by the Captain, as they don't have Commander Armor, and they have only a lowly 840 health. Much prefer getting those guys into a squad, just to be a more supportive kind of role. But we'll just run away, as they were not quite able to get into decapping kind of range. And he's just, I mean, where are you going, Brotherhood Champion? Are you going to go around and lead them up the garden path, as it were? Not towards your own guys, as these guys will attempt to come in and prevent this listing post from being finished up, but not quite getting in there as quick as they would like. So, a little bit of a rescue mission going on at the moment. 3 lads coming in to save the big old champion. Can they manage it at the moment? He's quite low on health at the moment. We'll use some psychic nonsense to go a little bit invisible for the moment. He knows he's there, but they can't quite get him, so they will turn their attention to the Grey Knights. And although that the Raptor Scouts are quite glass canny, they do a heck of a lot of damage. So getting that decap in there will cost them 1 whole Grey Knight, which is 60 blue and 15 green. So not a cheap loss there at all for the Grey Knights in the early game. Any kind of model loss is a major problem for them. And not even bothering to go back home, they are double downing on the... however you would use that phrase, again, pardon the phrasing. They went in and didn't really do much. They're going to go home. They've lost their champion and maybe a couple of shots as they ride on down to the southern side, see if they can maybe prevent any kind of capturing going on over here. Captain of the Night Lords will continue the chase, and I do believe that the Night Lords have access to plasma pistols in tier 1 if they get their armory, so that will certainly do them a lot of good against the heavy infantry of Gabro, the Captain, and also the... Yeah, you only need your Black Sanctity to get your Terror Sergeant in there. Grey Knight's not sure which direction they're going to go for. We'll start teleporting inside the negative cover. Probably not exactly where they wanted to do it, but all 3 of them managed to survive. Very low health there. Will take them quite a while to regain that health. Got a second Terror Claw on the pitch at the moment, but the Grey Knights have managed to capture the contested strategic points in the centre, which should do them some business. Also, a lack of green money from the Night Lords here, so it looks like they were planning to go on the aggressive, not anticipating the Grey Knights to reply to them in such a strong manner, shall we say. Architect being a little bit bamboozled by the Raptors, but Raptors chased away by the Grey Knights. At the moment, 62 and 10, so a little bit of green money incoming for the Night Lords compared to 74 and 10. It's not a huge economic advantage for the Grey Knights. Will get some upgrades on the Imperial Icons. And one singular squad of Grey Knights on the field at the moment, doing a lot on their own. Although we do, yeah, we've got a Brotherhood Champion down the southern side, doing a very slow capping at the moment. Might have actually saved them a little bit of effort if they kept the Brotherhood Champion that died over yonder a little bit earlier. That's alright, they're still going strong. And, oh, was that 2 squads? Where's you one teleported to? Oh, teleported back, right, okay, so, no, you did have 2 squads. Still do, in fact. But, no, now we've only got the one. In front of the floor, leaving his giblets on the ground. And now this Imperial Icon in the centre is up for grabs. But 3 mad lads is more than enough, potentially, to bamboozle these guys, especially with the fire support from the Imperial Icon. Also got a Brotherhood Champion coming down south. Got a lightning, taking out a couple of models from the Terror Claw. Now getting their Terror Sergeants out. And the Grey Knights still relatively healthy in this unit. Terror Claws don't want to engage in close combat. They're not terrible in close combat, but actually do, if you believe the card or not, technically do more damage in close combat than they do at range, but the Grey Knight Inceptors definitely trumping them in that department. Look at these mighty models there. Beautiful skulls as the Grey Knights lose that squad. Oh no, they survive. They run away. That's good. No, you're a different squad, right? So they died, and you live. Question mark. Should have known, but I was looking at the models. Forgive me. Here's the plasma pistols. And the Imperial Icon, once again, being assailed. Pegasus do a lot more damage at range. That's probably what they want to do in this engagement. If the Night Lord's going to go range, whatever Grey Knight you go for, you're going to outclass whatever the Night Lords do, so may as well match them in their unit composition. Go for your own equivalents, and you will come out on top if you're able to, you know, get it done, get the numbers up. So at the moment, you're already maximum numbers with your Pegasus. Could do with a Justicar or maybe a side cannon. The Incinerator breaking the morale of the Night Lords, but the Night Lords will win in a morale fight all day long with their terror grenades and such. I'm going to see tier 2 from Gabro. Currently is 92 and 40 and 86 and 20. Very even. Also tier 2 on the way for Irukuku. So both players maintaining momentum on each other. We'll be seeing the Prey Sight to increase the range damage of the Terror Claws. Gabro jumps in, is infiltrated inside the heavy cover. Will decide to use his powerful power sword. Inceptors coming from somewhere. Will stay in that heavy cover, just to avoid any kind of incoming damage from the Terror Claws. But once the Raptor Scouts and the Captain go into that heavy cover, if you're unfamiliar with the Night Lords, when they're in heavy cover, or any kind of cover really, apart from negative cover, they do go infiltrated. So fighting in the centre and also around your own relic or the opponent's relic is going to be quite hard for Gabro, unless he gets some infiltration detection. Currently the southernmost Imperial Icon has not been upgraded. On half health at the moment. Captain moves a little bit forward. Will be tanking the damage from the Icon. Also tying up the Inceptors and the Pegasus all in one. Icon is down. Potential decap from the Raptor Claws. And a few bits of poking and prodding here. No major assault from the Night Lords at the moment. It's just a case of laying siege to the furthermost points. I mean, the one fun thing about Deadly Fun Archaeology is that you've got your base up here. So the further south you get, the less tenable the points are. Much like Outer Reaches, but backwards. This map is basically Outer Reaches, but in Australia. That's how it works. I appreciate you Australians watching at home with your, your computers bolted to the ceiling. Must be really hard going outside for a walk, having to put lead shoes on your hand or however it works. In Australia, is it monkey bars across the floor? Is that how you prevent yourself from falling off the earth? I'm not entirely sure personally. There are some people who genuinely don't believe Australia exists because the world is apparently flat. What do you say to the Australians? Prove you exist. Pics or it never happened. That's what I say. Down over here, we do have a Brotherhood champion slicing up the Raptor Scout claws, and you've got the decap, trying to go for a regular old cap on the critical location. Don't know if this is worth the loss of a couple of models, but that's the thing that's happening. Re-engagement over here. Yeah, those plasma pistols and now the plasma guns are really causing an issue for the Grey Knights, so maybe some vehicles is what the Doctor ordered, and the vehicles is exactly what's coming out of Razor, a Vortimer pattern Razorback and a assault cannon. So the heavy infantry of the Terror Claws are going to be quite shafted at the moment. They can get some melter guns, but spending all their money and all their slots on plasma guns. Not anticipating those vehicles. Although this one singular Brotherhood champion killing all those Raptors, I think, does look like it. but he will go down as well. Now the central contested listening post is being besieged. We now have 2 Pegasus squads online. And I like this unit composition. A little bit of ranged, a little bit of melee, a little bit of vehicle as well. Will force the Night Lords, who have gone exclusively for plasma pistols, or plasma guns even, to struggle a bit with the armor types that they haven't anticipated. Not even anticipating them going up in their direction. Yeah, okay, they're bashing up the Relics listing post and the warp generator, but these guys potentially could do a lot more damage. There is a Forge of Terror going for a Razorback of their own. And while the what's it called? The assault cannon isn't specifically designed for doing damage against buildings, the sheer amount of bullets that they throw out kind of counteracts it. Also, any builders that come on over as well will be shot down pretty quickly, like that Dark Magos there. So losing Listing Post and the Forge of Terror. You have a Havoc Claw attempting to get some missile launchers. They will turn their attention over to it. Trying to hide inside the Razorback. Did you manage to get in there? Don't think you did. And 1 Razorback versus 2 Razorbacks. Pure maths, boys and girls, tells me that the one will lose. Attempting to go for a multi-melter, but dies before it's able to even get it out. In fact, no, never mind. It gets 1 shot out before being sent to the sin bin. Another Razorback attempting to see the light of day, but I don't think it'll be coming out at the moment. Here comes the Rhino with a couple of Terror Claws in there. And we'll be quickly melting the faces off these Grey Knights. Not quite been able to teleport away, so 1 squad wipe there. The Rhino shifting over to the light cover. That's probably where they want to be hiding, really. I'm not just going to peace out for now. Dark Magos, are you going to repair the Rhino? I assume that was why you've come over here. Or is it just to get a bit of a breather? Got some Havoc Claws off in the distance. They've currently got no upgrades at the moment there. And they will be shot down like the dogs they are. Very sad time for everyone. Dark Magos is attempting to come out, but shot down. Where's the Rhino boys going? Not sure. We do now have a Inquisitorial Vindicator. Alright, so even the heavy infantry of the Night Lords here are going to be standing up. I mean, yeah, okay, they could probably focus fire on 1 Razorback. They'd lose a lot of men, but they might be able to get 1 down. But when you've got a Vindicator in there as well, massive AoE damage against heavy infantry, not a grand idea. The Forge of Terror has been reforged, and triple Hell Talons are coming out. Will they be able to get out in time? And they will lose the Storm Barracks. And might potentially, I mean, the Palace of the Night has already taken a fair bit of a beating. Where's the other Razorback gone? Did you die somehow? Must have done. Must have gone somewhere else. No, it died. Passed away, maybe. Just got a bit tired. Who could blame it, really? Captain's come out of the Rhino. Do you need to do something? Stormback's being rebuilt. First, Hell Talon is on the field. And maybe that's what they were waiting for. But it's going to be by the hair on their chinny chin chin. If they want to stop this from happening. Firepower from the Hell Talon opens up on the Razorback. The Vindicator blasting apart these guys, but they will jump inside the Rhino and then be sent back out. So it does actually reduce the amount of time that they're on their backsides. Got some... Oh, bloody hell, we've got a Dreadnought being teleported in. That was a beautiful little animation and effect detail there. He's going to go straight for the Palace of Night. And soon it might be night-night for the Night Lords if they don't stop him. Vindicator is falling back. The Palace is on red health at the moment. Fire is being opened up by the Terror Claws. Got the double Hell Talons in here as well. Let's just get a decent angle so we can see. He's doing his best. Palace of Night is on just under 100 health. Dark Magos has managed to get in there just in the nick of time. Good lord, that was as close as you like. Less than 100 health, but these Mad Lads come in for a quick repair. And now, triple Hell Talons, couple of Night Claws will be able to run roughshod over the Grey Knight's base. They've got a very weedy Inquisitorial Vindicator with the minimal amount of health at the moment. And this is the point, yeah, just go in deep. Destroy what you can. They've got no defense at the moment. What's your army count at the moment? No infantry. And minimal amounts of vehicles going on. Oh, you just sent another dreadnought in there. Ah, just when you think it's all done and done. But they've still got Darmagoses in there for the repairing. And triple Helltalons, being aircraft, are able to swiftly come back on over for the defensive. Arsenal Night Lords take up into tier 3 on the back of this. Very impressive stuff. So there we go, vision has been denied. And now it is time for them to push on, push on. I'm going to see Brother Captain Arvan Stair, as well as the Lord Inquisitor with a couple of bodyguards with melter guns. And at the moment, 86 and 50, economically compared to 104 and 60. It's not a huge economic advantage for the Night Lords, but certainly something that will stack over time. What a powerful push, but it just required one more punch from that Dreadnought, and that would have been a completely different story. Predator coming out for Irukuku. A trusty old Rhino. And also being able to build a ballistic post over here. This poor Brotherhood champion, unable to do much. And yeah, I don't think Arvan Stair is going to do much in this engagement, not against this unit composition. The Vindicator, unable to fire upwards with its massive cannon, goes down. And the Night Lords coming in hot on the right southern flank. This thing post is dead. Van Steen comes in. There's a huge swipe on the boys, but all that plasma fire coming in. Doesn't set people on fire, but they'll just jump inside the Rhino and drive away. Bit of a wasted shot there. Now a Predator as well. So the Razorbacks will be a bit defunct. You kind of want to transition away from those Razorbacks at some point, but I assume you are still in tier 2. Elton goes down from those multi-melter... Oh, just sorry, the regular melter guns. Singular melter guns, even. Will potentially take down this Predator there. Not bad, and a huge explosion from Arvan Stair. So actually, not doing a terrible job taking out that Rhino as well. But the Brother Captain almost been taken out. Teleports to safe distances. But nothing being bought from them at the moment. Ideally, they probably want to retake and rebuild their side of the map. What have you gone for? You're going to go for an Obliterator Claw, as well as another Predator. So not seeing the traditional jumping around from the Night Lords, just a solid gun line. A tactic as old as time. A Dreadnought from Gabro comes into the base. And I suppose, yeah, you can have the side to play a bit more defensive and see if you can hold the line. Or go on the offensive and hope that maybe you could defend with this while snagging a little economic advantage over here. But a Predator, especially if it starts swapping out for a twin-link lascannon, although it needs tier 4 for that. Oh, the Obliterators, yeah, you just all come out with whatever weapon you could possibly need for the event. So Dreadnought chased away, also been slowed down by the incoming fire. Night Lords will fall back out the way, not to be flanked by him. Librarium, definitely a good idea to shoot down to prevent any kind of more upgrades going on the Grey Knights. Got a small token force at the moment. One Vindicator to take care of the Tower Claws. But they are in light cover, so no one can see them. You can attack the ground there. That is a thing you can do. Firing away at that that Predator. Captain jumps in. Arvan Stair is taken out. We've also got the Obliterators now finally making their way on over. And the Vindicator is definitely the primary anti-vehicle, anti-infantry vehicle that the Inquisition have. But will it be enough, especially when you've got this stealthed Predator going about his wicked and foul business? We'll need to keep him repaired though. I mean, how much money have you got? Not much. We do have quite a healthy serving of green money, so we have potential buying more vehicles. Maybe another dreadnought or two. Obliterator's about to get pounded in the face. Lord Inquisitor with the melter guns come on the flanks. Predator's been taken down. Vindicator being shot up at, but the Dreadnought doing his best to tie them up for as long as possible. And a full squad wipe. Well, not full squad wipe. A couple do manage to teleport their way out of there. Terraclaws unsure really what to do in this situation. Could have done with moving over here, maybe providing some sort of fire support, but maybe they were assuming that they were being pursued by the Grey Knights. Moving over into the centre now. Night Lords not looking as confident as they did before. Do have the captain inside the Demon Hunter's base for whatever reason. Not sure what he's trying to achieve. Whether it just be a distraction. And, oh right, you're going to just turn into a Demon Prince and then start bashing things. Yeah, that's an idea. But going Demon Prince up against the Demon Hunters, that is a risky maneuver. After all, Avan, Stern, and basically everyone here has got some sort of anti-demon gimmick that they can bring to bear. So either very brave or very foolish. By the time they come over, half the damage has already been done to the Teleport Arm Orbitalis. It's got the Warp Claws as well. A Predator charging in, as well as the Obliterator Claws and Plasma Gun wielding Terror Claws. Yeah, even all their anti-demon shenanigans won't save them here. More fire put on top of the Warp Claws. They seem to brush it off. And not quite been able to get him down. Looks, I mean, very low health, so could have potentially have killed him, but no, one of the main heroes stricken down by a warpy beast. And Gabro, after putting up a mighty fine assault in that early stage of the game, I mean, it could have been all over if they lost their Tier 2 Palace of Night. That would have then just basically shafted them all the way through. It would have actually required them to spend a lot of money to rebuild it, even more money to re-tech up, and that is, you know, that would have not done them any favours. That would allow these guys to then push off their momentum and win. But no, just sheer grit and determination by Irukuku here, and lots of little attacks. Do quite like the Night Lord style of, rather than going for the big jump troops, you know, the Grey Knights have also got their own jump troops, so go for some more range stuff and counter them with your plasma guns. It's very nice stuff. So cheers, boys and girls, for watching at home. And if you want to support the channel, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 a month gets you once a game a week, and there's also Discord where discuss things happen. Links in the description as always. Mine's been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure's always never short, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.